was a little grain, I never played with dolls. I pretty much grew up playing with Ninja Turtles and G.I. Joes. Do dolls intimidate me?
Yes.
Is there a reason for that?
Yes.
I think the biggest reason I didn't play with dolls is because I was pretty much told, you're a girl, you should love dolls. And I already knew that felt wrong even when I was 4 years old. So every time my parents got me dolls, I broke their heads off. You were sure they never got me dolls again? And not just that, but also my older brother was playing with Ninja Turtles and G.I. Joes, and I wanted to be part of that because I really looked up to him. So by dang dosh garn darn nabbit, I was gonna play with the same things. But fast forward today as an adult grain, I do find dolls cute, but it's under my terms. Let me know in the comment section below, what kind of toys did you play with regardless of what anyone told you? Because we all know, as the Salt Shaker family, we're sometimes a little rebellious. Maybe not always this much, but sometimes it can come in tiny grain format. And so today I really wanted to try my hand at doll customization. I am so intimidated by this art. One of my really good friends, Dollightful, has an absolutely wonderful channel where she customizes works of art. And ever since we did our collab last year, I've asked her so many questions, I've bought so many materials, and yet I've been intimidated to do my first custom. So if you're into doll customizations, definitely go check out Dollightful after this video. I'll leave all her links in the description box below. And so with that said, I figured the first doll I should customize is something cute and little like these Hairdorables dolls. What really caught my attention is that these dolls have gorgeous big eyes, fluffy hair, and their body's pretty small. So for someone who's new, it seems less intimidating because it's littler. And on top of it, it's kind of like a surprise box, so we really don't know which doll we're going to be getting and how we're going to customize her. The only thing I know, I want to make her a creature of fantasy. So I definitely want to add things like maybe horns or scales. I don't know. Maybe I want to also recolor her entire skin. I don't know. We're in this together. We're gonna grow together. By the way, for those of you new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Otherwise, I will wave a sharp pointy thing at you. Some of you have grown to enjoy this. What have I done? So for those of you who don't know, Hairdorables is a surprise box that includes 11 surprises. Everything from a comb, shoes, accessories, and the doll in an outfit. Ideally, I'd like to modify all of them as much as possible. One of my favorite pictures in the back of the box, I don't know why, it just caught my attention, is this little doll sitting like this. Let me demonstrate. Okay, look at the doll, and here it is. Hang on, I can't even fit. There we go. So if I were sitting like this and doing crafts, pretty sure I would be uncomfortable. Good stretch though. Maybe I should stretch more often. I personally would be really happy with any of these dolls, again, because I'm trying to customize them anyways, but time to see what we get inside. So it seems like I almost accidentally opened it. I didn't know that that's how it went, but I guess let's do it. All right, and, oh, what is that? Velcro, that's cute. Okay, I'm not sure where to start. Oh, okay, there's numbers. So it looks kind of like this, and it has this over here, and I think this is the collector's guide with all the dolls on the inside. And my guess is our little one is in here, and we have 4 things to open. All right, let's go ahead and start. So the first item, again, they said we should be getting things like purses and things. Oh, that is cute packaging. Okay, so inside is another little package, and I think we open it from here. So this is our little comb. I don't know if it does the trick for those of you who are into dolls. Is this actually a good kind of comb for doll hair? And we get 3 stickers. I don't think this sticker is glittery. Would have been cool if it were glittery. Number 2. Wow, it's really hard to get these things out. This is, again, a really cute drawing. I love the drawings. Saturated colors make me happy. And we get more stickers. So the sticker is kind of like a photo shoot. That's adorable, I'll take it. And we get ballerina looking shoes. That's interesting. So they're kind of boots, but my guess is these are supposed to be looking like socks. Interesting. Next, number 3. Really cute drawing. I mean, adorable. Hairdorables, so adorable drawing. I see what you're doing there. Is that a whisk? What is that? Color reveal. Okay, so this is our color changing accessory. So I think our doll is a cook. And another sticker. Still not sure what this is. It does look like whisk, doesn't it? And then down here, ooh, that's a big one. Look at that. This drawing is just such a mood. I feel like going to the beach looking at this. And in here is a tiara? Oh, a hat. So this hat does have a summer vibe. I'm not crazy about it. In the same way, I'm not sure why we have a whisk and a summer hat. Is she baking outside? At this point, I'm confused on the theme. Ballerina shoes and socks, outdoors summer hat, and a whisk. Please correct me if this is not a whisk and I'm just completely oblivious. I feel like out of all the things we could have gotten, this one is not that exciting. All right, now for our doll reveal. I guess it's here. Oh, even that isn't a huge surprise box. That's cute. All right, we're gonna... That caught me off guard. Is there anything else in here? No, okay, I'll put you here. I have to admit, whoever's the designer of these little packages and the art, kudos to them. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that it's interacting with the packages. There's something really beautiful about these dolls. Is there a cartoon about them? I don't know, but they're cute. All right, so our reveal is... Cue drum roll. Okay, stop. Oh my god. Oh, she is cooking. She's wearing this kind of like apron thing. Let's get her out of here. And so here is our canvas. Her name is Dee Dee. And according to the guide, we are getting her in her normal form. And it is a whisk. It is ballerina type shoes. And it is a sun visor. I don't get it. Someone explain it to me. I really love the color of her hair. I love her skin tone. It has this kind of doe vibe, just this delicateness to it. But at the same time, the pink and blue kind of reminds me of a pixie. I'm getting ideas. I absolutely hate her outfit. This is just an apron, but I don't think it goes all the way. So I definitely want to make heavy modifications to her current dress. So, ooh, she has kind of like Tinkerbell type leotard under. That could be something we can work with. I don't know. Her eyes are gorgeous. I definitely don't want to change that. I don't want to change her skin tone too much, but I absolutely need to add mods. The shoes are definitely going to be changing. There's no way I'm keeping these shoes as they are. So here she is, dressed up entirely in everything that we got in this kit. I love the character. I love her hair. I don't like her dress. I really don't like the accessories. We need to give her a really serious makeover. By the end of this video, I will need your help to let me know what we should change her name to. Because I feel like Dee Dee is cute right now, but at the end of the video, we're gonna need a new name. Let me know in the comment section below, what would you change Dee into? And have you done any doll modifications before? This is my first time. It's an intimidating territory. Just like with any craft, I really... Welcome for joining us. It's about time. Because people had no idea you were behind me this whole time. Proud of yourself? Bring your butt over here. Bring it. Bring your butt. For those of you who don't know, this is my burb. His name is Angel. But he's a little demon, right?
Yeah.
Don't do it. Oh, why'd you hit me? And it's a hit and run. You proud?
Yeah.
So as I was saying, I am so intimidated. I have no idea where to start, whether it be with adding the accessories first, like the modifications, or do I start with the clothing? Do I start with the body mods? I don't even know if you can remove the head. You're pulling my hat, you know that? Alright, so I figure I'm going to go with the thing I absolutely
know that I won't.
which are horns and cute little maybe doe elfie ears, something like that. But in order to do that, I need to get into her hair area, kind of over here. But instead of rerouting her whole hair, removing all of her hair, I'm just going to make a separation like so, cut off some excess hair, and attempt to put the things in there. So let's remove these rubber bands. Oh, you can tell I did not play with doll hair. Don't tangle, please. Ow. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Next one. This is looking really cute, and we will not need these. And we don't want to mess with this just yet. So she's going to go into her bathing suit look. So as I'm going through the hair right here, I've identified this space as a good spot to make our horn placement. So I'm gonna, stop moving! Stop it. I'm probably doing this wrong, so for those of you who want to say,
But Jakey, you're modifying this doll all wrong. I feel bad for it.
I know! I'm learning, I'm new to this, I am discovering my own techniques, which I probably shouldn't. I should most likely follow instructions. So I figured the best way to do this is to just cut them off with a pair of scissors, and then instead of trying to pull the hair from the other side, I'm just gonna shove them in deeper, and then I'm going to, again, take my scissors and try to poke a hole that's just barely big enough for some toothpicks. Now to take my favorite thing in the recent couple of weeks, is some epoxy clay, where you take part A and part B, mix them together, and then they become kind of like tacky thing, you know, that blue tack. That's the word I was looking for. And then you can mold it into any shape that you want. At this point, since I'm not sure if it's going to stick to the scalp, I'm just taking a little bit so that I can put the shape there and make it stronger so that when I make the horns, it's not gonna topple over. Let me be the first to say, I don't know what I do with my own hair, let alone someone or something else's hair, but I'm going to tie it out of the way. Oh, I'm sorry, Dee. Please forgive me. It's good enough. Even though that hairstyle is good enough for me, I feel like Dee might be smiling, but she's secretly judging me real hard.
I swear, if she ruins my adorableness and turns me into some kind of creature that is just not cute or adorable anymore, I'm gonna haunt her.
By the way, don't worry, the horns are not going to be, they're not going to be straight. Wow, Englishing #1 today. I'm just putting the base here so that it solidifies itself to the skull, so that when we start making the actual shape, there's a stronger base. Now I tried to move the hair as far as possible from the ears, but I guess we'll see what happens. And I really want fantasy ears. Her tiny ears are cute, don't get me wrong. Look at me, they're cute. But again, we are going fantasy creature. There are so many modifications I would love to do, but since this is my first one, I'm going to be slightly ambitious, but slightly cautious. I'm sticking to that. And so the epoxy clay seems to be working pretty well in order to make that little shape. Hopefully it doesn't fall off, but we'll see. I do have to admit the biggest struggle at this time really is that this thing is way too soft, way too heavy for the ears themselves, so they're kind of sagging on their own. Look at that, they're going downwards. So I'm going to try and put her flat, and hopefully we can get a support that doesn't move. I'm worried. This does not look good. It just looks at this point like a growth on the side of her head. Maybe I should have put a toothpick in her ear too. Alright, so I have her resting on two pieces like this. Hopefully it'll harden okay. I don't know at this point. Oh my god. This is way harder than I expected just to start with the ears. This does not want to stick. This is going to be really challenging. Oh no. Alright, so here we are the next day. I know I look like poo, but bear with me. I just woke up and I was too excited to continue working on it. So she is looking really cute with these ears, and we're going to be building up the horns. But make no mistake, this doll, even without the extra stuff, can't stand straight. See? So she has a tendency to do the limbo. She's so cute though. So I prepared some more epoxy clay, let it sit for about half an hour so that it's less gooey and droopy, and figured this was the right time to start molding our horn. I didn't want it to be straight, so I tried to add some shape. And since I still want to go with this type fairy fawn idea, I know it's a mixture, but just trust me for now. I decided to make her horns wooden texture. And I used the same technique that I used for my dragon sculpture makeover by making them swirly. And to make texture, I just took my cutter and did some slices. By the way, this crevice is on purpose just to kind of give it a little bit more dimension. I think she's looking really cute so far. Will disaster hit?
One time today at least?
I don't know. But now I'm going to take little strands of the epoxy clay and put little pieces to look like moss so that when we paint it, the tree looks like it has greenery on it. And there's a reason for that, because we're going to be using green later on again. Alright, since the rest of her needs to harden, the horns, the feet really are just kind of plain, but they're cute. But at the same time, these shoes don't really inspire me to think woodsy or even of the fey creature. Oh, I just got an idea. So as I was saying, I'm going to cut off part of the shoes so that she has the option of being a wild type fey girl with bare feet, or we can turn her a little more wild and she can put the shoes on, which are going to be hooves. And there's no way I'm keeping this whisk. This is Garen. Let's make a one. Alright, I am pretty aware that this is not a squishy makeover or unmakeover, but I need my squishy supplies for the fabric part of this crafty doll makeover. Wow, English. Let's take English again. I ate it, so I should be able to speak properly. So in this box, I have everything from fabric glue to spray paints to 3D fabric thingamajigs. I know I want to go with greens and kind of a woodsy tone, so let's remove some stuff from the dress first. Because even though this dress is absolutely adorable, it screams too much I like to bake outside for some reason. So I'm going to take my tiny scissors, remove the little bow from the side of the apron, remove the hanging apron part, and since the bottom of the dress seems a little unfinished, I decided to take the ribbon that we had on the apron and put it as the trim at the bottom with some glue. Now for the 3D fabric paint, we're going to use it to make some kind of pattern on the dress itself. Because we're going foresty, I figured vines would be cute to add a 3D effect. So far so good. I am doing everything in my power to avoid sewing. For those of you who don't know, I despise sewing and textiles. So if I can glue things around, I'm gonna do it. But here's the thing. I actually bought a sewing machine for doll makeover customizations. But that's why this is a mini version. Work with me here. So now what I'm going to do is place this little doll clothes on the stand that came with it, but of course protect it. And I'm going to spray paint it with fabric paint. That's going to give us a nice even coat. And of course the paint has to explode everywhere. Please don't burst, please don't burst, please don't burst. Alright, I have to be honest, I've been avoiding this. I know I have to get to it. I started this video by gosh darn nabbit.
I'm gonna finish this project.
But I can't get over this. I'm so worried about the face. I don't know where to start. Do I start with the horns? Do I start with the ears? I'm not sure. I'm not changing her eyes. I'm not changing her general face. I don't know where to start. I'm not sure. To secure the piece in the same way that Dollightful does, she does something called the burrito.
That's right. It's Return of the Head Burrito.
So essentially I'm taking an old piece of shirt or cloth, cutting a piece inside, and I'm going to attempt to slip the head through it, and then pinning the surroundings to secure it. That's supposed to give me enough clearance, so. And now with the paints, as much as possible, I'm going to try and match the skin tone before I go in with any kind of airbrushing to give it a nicer effect. And I did learn that in between coats to definitely put Mr. Super Clear. I learned that much. Okay, now for the other thing I'm worried about, because I don't know what to do with my own. Now I am absolutely worried about her hair. So I'm going to remove these elastics and see what we get. And then if needed, we're gonna try and untangle it. First elastic, some casualties. And to try and avoid any kind of tangling, I'm going to go through and cut. Voila. Alright, so this is what her hair looks like. I'm going to go ahead and brush it, and let's go ahead and accessorize her. I need your grains' help. So I really want to keep this as a cute little braid, but at the end, I really don't have any kind of miniature elastic, and even then, I got sausage fingers. Maybe I'm wrong in doing this. Maybe some of you are going to be yelling through the screen, but I'm going to take fabric glue and put it at the front and back of the braid, so hopefully it doesn't move. I don't know. And then I'm going to put a little piece of cloth to look like an actual elastic. Let me know what is the right way to do this, because I know many of you will want to say,
But Jakey, you're doing it wrong.
it's possible. I'm learning. Help me. And here she is. She is absolutely adorable. I have to admit, I really didn't think I could do something this cute, because I know I went the easy route, which is level 1. I didn't reroute her hair. I didn't do a face up. I just worked with what I have. And I think that just goes to show, as you can see the before and after, that if ever you're intimidated by something, start small. You don't have to go as amazing and pretty hardcore as all the experts. I'm looking at you, Dollightful. I promise I still will reroute and do the face over one day. And just to show you, grains, that I'm serious, I did buy quite a bit of doll hair, and the rerouting, I think it's called rerooting. Englishing is still not that bad. So I did buy all the materials. So if you grains really want me to do a real full doll, including the face up and the hair, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If we reach a number like, I don't know, let's say, this is a ridiculous number, let's say 40,000 likes, then I'll do the bigger modification, because I know something like that will take me at least 2 weeks. Some of the things I would really like to fix is probably glue the hair closer to the ear, because I feel like this is not what normal hair does. I feel like normal hair probably sticks closer to the face, so I might glue this over here. And we haven't tested the hooves yet. I'm not sure if they're gonna work or if I ruin them, but let's try. All right, so here is one set. Will the feet go in? Will it go in? Come on, Cinderella mode. I think I was overambitious. Yeah, I think I removed too much flexibility. Okay, that did not work. How about the other one? No. So here's one thing we ruined, the shoes. Next time I really need to leave a little more space in the back to keep it flexible, because she's gonna stay barefoot, which I still think is kind of cute. But hey, at least her wand works. It's just the way these dolls hold things is pretty awkward. And not just that, but even without my modifications, this doll wants to lean backwards. You saw it pretty much on the 360. It's leaning back. So if I try to put her forward, she's really going to be leaning forward. But if I put her normal, she kind of wants to, see, there you go. She wants to lean backwards. So let me know how I did in the comment section below and what I should have done instead of other things. This week's shoutouts go to Lexi Joy, Catsy Ellen, Ayana Sue Love. I absolutely love how Sika and the Burb and me is just beautiful. Witchka14, I'm a Dragon, Rawr, Real Lori Mackin, Sohani and Soham, and Jared Plays Roblox. Thank you so much for watching, my little grains. If you want to watch another crafty video, make sure you check up here. And if you want to watch a Cash or Trash salty video, check it out down here. Why is my hair a mess? Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.